Japanese designers and architects have shaped landmarks, bullet trains, cars, robots, and furniture around the world, like the Shikishima train and the new stadium for the 2020 Olympics here in Tokyo. In this edition of Global Japan, we talk to the people who dreamed them up, and they're not stopping there. We begin with the flagship stadium for the 2020 Summer Olympics, a massive undertaking in the middle of Tokyo that will be able to seat 60,000 people for the Games, and the most marked characteristic, the use of traditional Japanese wood. This stadium is to have 2,000 cubic meters of wood, much of it on the roof. You can already start to see it lining the steel frame that is part of a four-stage process. It's the creation of Japanese architect Kengo Kuma, whose works are in 20 countries. We meet him in a commercial building he designed in downtown Tokyo using natural cypress, or hinoki.
The hinoki was considered as most beautiful wood and the strongest wood, and also had special flavor. And then that's the reason why many Japanese shrines and temples were made by hinoki.
In a seismically active Tokyo, wood is making a comeback in some modern buildings. Kuma says he worked with structural engineers and computers to integrate the wood as part of the earthquake-resistant structure.
So we can learn many things from traditional building, to use materials and how to control natural light. And the traditional building is basically a kind of sustainable building. So they didn't use air conditioning and by natural ventilation.
The same for the Olympic Stadium. This diagram with the blue arrows shows the airflow and how wood is part of a design aimed to provide natural cooling from the sides and above, aided by fans and mist.
In 21st century, in the center of Tokyo, we need the wood, we need warm textures, I thought. And then as I try to combine the contemporary structure system with the wood. Wood is not working as cosmetics. Wood is also used for the structure of the building.
Traditional wood finish is also part of a new state-of-the-art luxury train that runs from Tokyo through northeastern Japan. Called the Shikishima, it's 10 cars built for 30 passengers with private rooms and suites, lounges, and a wide-angle view of the landscape that rushes by. Ken Okuyama designed the Shikishima, inspired by the Orient Express. It combines modern lines with the traditional and windows shaped like trees.
We came up with this concept of we designed the future heritage of Japanese culture is one thing, and the luxury train experience that only exists in this train experience, but not by any other means of transport.
Architect Kengo Kuma also contributed to the project.
The first car, everything is white except Kengo Kuma's carpet. It's called the koke, which is a little bit of that grass on the floor. And this is window, you can see through here too.
Great.
It's really fantastic to see through all the nature and the scenery and the city and everything through the front, actually the window.
There's also some gee-whiz technology, like keeping the bathtub from making waves even in a hard stop. Okuyama worked with Kawasaki, which uses similar tech to keep the oil stable in its motorcycles.
They actually thought about using the same technology to kill the wave inside of the bathtub so that it doesn't overflow. It is beautiful.
And he's got a special connection to the train. He's from the Tohoku region it runs through, an area hard hit by an earthquake and tsunami in 2011.
We want to revitalize each region by having this train. We wanted to have all the materials, for example, wood and the ceramics and the fabrics within the eastern Japan region that this train is going to go through.
Okuyama has won numerous awards designing cars, watches, silverware, and glasses. He and his 50-member team are also working on redesigning cities like Nagasaki. And there are more trains in the works, though he says the Shikishima is intended to be one of a kind. That's all for now on Global Japan. We'll be back to you soon with a new Olympic sport of karate and the art and ritual of serving Japanese tea. Until then, thanks for watching.